All right, how's it going, everyone? Well, I'm about to embark on a 30-day social media fast. You may be asking yourself, wait, don't you run a company that creates social media content? I do. I'm really doing this as a way to really see if I can do it. I think social media has become such an important part of our lives and really takes up a lot of our time. But I just wanted to see what some of the effects would be. I'm going to be staying off of Facebook and Instagram. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I'm only a few hours in. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I just realized how often I will just look down at my phone and grab my phone to go on social media. Like earlier today, I was standing waiting for an elevator. I realized I had nothing to look at on my phone and I was just standing there. You just realize how much you look at your phone during those downtimes. Okay, day one is done. It is really surprising how often I was checking my phone. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna delete the apps. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the apps from my phone. I just have to limit the temptation and not see it there. It's kind of crazy how your body just sort of trained to go to these apps when you really have some time. So we're in day number 3. I quickly realized is how much I use social media to stay in touch with what's happening in the news. I feel like I don't know what's happening, not only, like I said, with news, but with other people, with friends, with people I connect with. I think we use it so much to keep people posted about what we do that we just really don't check in with people. We just kind of look on social media to see what they're doing. Okay, so we're now on day 6 and things have gotten a little bit easier. You know, one of the things I've also realized is how much we use it to communicate. I think direct messages have become such a big part of communicating with people. Nearly a week done and a lot more to go, but it's starting to get a little easier. So we're about, I guess, a little over 2 weeks in now, and I gotta say, it's refreshing. I find myself leaving my phone at home even at times. I think there's a lot of people in our generation, millennials, that suffer through this anxiety of all these people doing these wonderful things and you're missing out on it because you see everyone else doing it. But FOMO, fear of missing out. But when you're off social media, you don't see what's going on, so you don't really have FOMO because you have no idea what anyone else is doing. Ignorance is bliss sort of thing. So last night I had a game night over at my place.
Your baby looks exactly how it smells.
What I would normally do is I would post stories on Instagram of just the funny shenanigans that were happening. And I found myself pulling out my phone to record it and then realizing, wait, what am I gonna post this on? Now I have videos of my friends playing these games.
The only wall that we should build is for the Kardashians.
How often we pull out our phones to record things, but what really do we do with them after? Like all those fireworks shows that we record on our phones, does anyone ever want to see fireworks that we post later? But, that's just an example of how I think sometimes we become out of touch of what's happening in the present because we try to record them and document them for some reason, when really, yeah, it's good, but it's not that great. All right, so day 30 and we are finally here, and I can say, yep, I made it. It was a little harder at the beginning, and as things got going and I got more used to it, I think that I got more comfortable not being on social media, and actually it was really refreshing. I am looking forward to going back on though. One of the things that I miss most is just staying connected with people in terms of communicating with them and also being aware of what's happening in the news. I think I realized how much I use social media to stay updated. I'm really going to take my time easing my way back into social media, limit my screen time, and also being cognizant about when I'm on social media and when I'm not on. I would strongly recommend that everyone do sort of this cleanse. Maybe not 30 days, that's a little ambitious. Maybe a few weeks. Allow yourself that opportunity to just sort of get away from social media for a little bit. It's really freeing, and I think that you realize just how much of an impact that it makes in everyone's lives.